Today we're going to continue with discount, sale price, and markdowns. This is part 2, and we're going to discuss other ways to do it besides the tape diagram. So just to remind you, a discount is reduction of the price of an item, and it usually is given as a percentage, and we need to convert it to money. The discount amount is the money that we save, super important. And the sale price, I need to cross off a couple words that don't need to be there. The price an item will be after the discount amount has been subtracted, meaning how much you'll pay on sale is another way to ask for the sale price. And finally, markdown is the amount by which the original price is reduced. In other words, it's the discount amount. Most of these are given, particularly the discount is given as a percentage, and same with the markdown. So here's our example. Sears is having a sale on all clothing this Saturday. Too bad Sears is no longer here. Everything is on sale for 20% discount. If the regular price of a shirt is $15.99, how much would you pay if you bought it on sale? So they're usually going to just say on sale, which means that you're trying to find the sale price. So not a fan of the tape diagram? That's okay. There's other methods we can use to find the answer, and that's what we're going to focus on today. When we use other methods, we still want to go back and highlight important information. So you can see that 20% discount, very important. We take that word discount is important. The regular price or original price, because later on we're going to discover they're going to give us a sale price and ask for the original price. And the question we're asking is how much will you pay on sale, meaning the sale price. So our first method is to write and solve a proportion. And we're going to use the given percent over 100 and X over the dollar amount. So let's stop and do that right now so we know what that looks like. They told us 20%, so that's 20 over 100. We're making ratios, which is two equal ratios or a proportion. We don't know the dollar amount. This is going to be money, but we do know that it originally cost $15.99. So please write that. It goes on to say, if asked to find the discount, which means the amount you save, you round the answer if necessary to the nearest cent, and you're done. If you're asked to find the sale price, the amount that were paid, you subtract your unrounded answer from the given money amount, then round the final answer. So let's go ahead and use cross multiplication. We're going to cross multiply these two and cross multiply these two. So we're taking 100 times x, which is 100x, and then 20 times $15.99, I'm going to do the calculation for you so you don't have to stop taking your notes, is 319 and 8/10. So please write that down. So now when we have a proportion, once we've cross multiplied, these, what I'm showing right now, they're cross products, we're going to have to divide by 100. And when we do, x is going to equal 3.198. Now, if they ask for the discount, we're going to round this number and say, okay, the discounted amount is $3.20, because this 8 tells this 9 to go up. However, they ask for the sale price, and I cannot round until the final step. We always save a rounding as the last step. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the original price, which was $15.99, line up the decimals, and I'm subtracting this discount amount. And you're going to notice if we're doing this by hand, there's an empty spot, so I need a placement 0. But of course, we have our lovely calculators. Once again, for the sake of time, I'm going to do this calculation for you, and I'm going to write down that this is 12.792. So now our final step is to make this money. Now we're to the rounded part with what? Whole number, dot the decimal, T the tenths or dimes, H the pennies or hundredths. So I'm going to chop this number off, and now it's going to look closer to money. This 2 is going to tell this 9 to stay. If this number, that's the bossy number, If it's 4 or less, we give the number in front a rest. If it's 5 or more, we raise the score. So our final answer is on sale, we will pay $12.79. So we've answered the question. And just to let you know, this is a very traditional way to do it. Before Common Core, this was a way that it was taught on most fronts. However, doesn't mean that it's good or bad, just another way to use it. Next, method 2, we're going to use a discount markdown percentage and convert it to a decimal. We are going to use our equation, part equals rate times total, to find the discount amount. If you're asked to find the discount, then you're done. If you are asked to find the sales price, then you subtract the discounted dollar amount from the original. So this is very similar to what we did. Instead of finding the pay percent, though, we're taking the actual money amount off. So it's very similar. We're going to start with our part equals rate times total. Okay? And the part that we're looking for is the discount amount. We don't know it. We do know that it's on sale. It mentioned that it's for 20% discount. So we're going to put that discount amount there. And then we do know that the total amount, the original amount, is $15.99. Now, just like we did the other day, this is percent, this is not. They're two different families of numbers. So then we had to convert our percent to a decimal. So I'm actually taking 0.2 times $15.99, and that's going to give me the part. And you have seen this number before. You're going to get that the part is 3.198. And if you look at this, what we did here is we multiplied by 100, but then it ended up dividing by that 100 in a further step. Here we did it in the equation. We divided by 100 before we multiplied these two. So once again, if it asks for the discount, we round this number and we're done. But our question asked for the sale price, or on sale. So now we're going to do exactly the same step. We're going to take the original amount of money. We're going to subtract our new discount amount of money that's not yet converted to money. And we're going to get exactly the same answer as we did up above. And then our final step, once again, is going to be to round this. Regardless of what method you use, you're going to have to round this. So we're going to get exactly the same answer. We're going to pay $12.79 on sale. So now if we think about it, when we use a tape diagram, we were taking the percent off of the 100% at first. So if we're using the tape diagram, we would start with 100%, cut off 20%, and use the 80% as the save part. We would have been doing these equations differently using 80% because we've taken off the discount as a percent. With these two methods, we're finding the money, we're using the percent that they give us, which is 20. We're finding money, which is the discount amount, and then taking it off at the end. So both are valid, both are used either way, either in equation form or proportion form. And frankly, you're going to have to decide what's best for you. If you are like, and I did notice a lot of very successful students using the tape diagram. If that's more comfortable to you, that's great. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you 3 different videos, very, very short, from different teachers. Each have a preferred way, and it's kind of cute to see how each teacher kind of looks at it differently. So let's look at what's coming up. It says we're going to start with answers that do not need to be rounded. Now here's the error that I saw when I was looking at your work with tape diagrams. Not everyone was reading the question, and that's because we started the tape diagrams answering both the save part and the pay part. But most questions are going to ask you something very specific. For instance, this one is going to ask for the sale price. So if you use one of the two methods on front, you're going to have to take off the amount of money that you are saving to get the sale price. For this one, it asks how much you're going to save. Sometimes it just says, what's the discount amount? So if you are using this, once you find the amount, either way, you get to stop if you're using one of the methods presented here. If you wanted to use a tape diagram, then you have to identify, are you using the save percent? Are you using the discount percent? And generally speaking, we're given the discount, the part we take off. So I'd like you to do in the next 5 questions, please be good readers and make sure at the end you're answering the question. Look back at the question, say the sale price is, or the discount is, or I will save this. And if you follow kind of that protocol, you'll be good. Again, make sure that the rounding part is the very last step. Thanks so much for listening and good luck with this lesson.